glazes, the finest glazes, yes. Brushing over you ever so nicely. Brushing around. Brushing some lovely glazes onto your rich, angry, gammony surface. And so we, for this, have a piece of delicious, fresh, free-range gammon. We have also a honey and whole grain mustard mix of about 5 teaspoons of honey, 2 teaspoons of hot water, and 1 teaspoon of whole grain mustard in this mix, and it looks delicious. And today we're going to be basting you, our lovely gammon friend, with this mix. We also have some delicious crinkly salt. This salt will make our gammon extra salty. There we go, putting that salt onto our gammon like so. But first we must talk about what is a gammon. Well, we can use some Google generated quiz questions to determine if you indeed in there are a gammon. So what is a gammon? Gammon. The term gammon is a British slang term that rose to prominence in 2017. It typically describes a person, often middle-aged, right-leaning white man, whose face becomes visibly flushed. Yes, visibly flushed. Much like the colour of this gammon. So it becomes visibly flushed like this colour, his face, when discussing any political or social issues. Shall we take a playful quiz? Yes, a playful quiz to see how we score on the gammon. But first, let's get this delicious gammon mix basted onto one side, shall we? Yes. So let's get a little of this mix basted onto you, my lovely gammony friend. It's okay. It's okay. Yes. There's no need to be afraid. The liberal left loonies can't get you here. Liberal left loonies are not here. This is a safe space. A gammon safe space. It's just you, me, and a lovely gammony mustard honey glaze. And we're just gonna glaze that right over you. Let it seep into you. Let it relax you. Nice honey mustard glaze. Yes. So, how are you today, Mr. Gammon? Did you get outraged by something on social media? Or you did? Of course, multiple times. Well, just make sure that you're not getting so outraged that you pop another artery, because that's not very good. We don't like our gammon bruised. We like pure, good quality, welfare bred gammon. Yes. Let's just paste over that a little bit more. And we're going to add some salt. Crinkly salt. Yes. Crinkly salt. Nice, fresh sea salt. Make our gammon extra salty. Just like our gammon is today and every day when someone says anything politically correct. Let's get back to basting. That's it. Just relax. Enjoy your nice basting session. Yes. That's a delicious smell. Can't wait to roast this gammon later. Yes. I bet you can't wait either. Can you, Mr. Gammon? What's that? Something about woke lefties. Yes, completely agree. Yes, of course, it's okay. Whatever you say, Mr. Gammon. Yes, whatever you say, it must be true. Okay. Why am I calling you a gammon? Well, because you're a gammon. Oh, I see. Okay, well, let's ask you a few questions to determine if you are indeed a gammon. Yes, okay. Let's flip you over one, shall we? Oh yes, oh, you're already coming apart. Oh, you're already broken. Oh, what a shame. Broken in two by the woke liberal left. I think they're making quite a snowflake of you, Mr. Gammon. So let's take a little quiz, shall we, to determine if you are indeed a gammon. Someone cuts you off in traffic or skips the queue at the supermarket. So someone cuts you off in traffic or someone pushes in the queue at the supermarket. How do you react? For 3 points, you can have I mutter to myself, let out a loud sigh, and get red-faced with anger. It's an outrage, and common decency is dead. For that answer, you can get 3 points. 3 points. Option B. I might make a sarcastic remark out the window, but I mostly just get on with my day. 2 points. Or 3. Option C. I just shrug it off. Life's too short to get stressed about minor annoyances. For that option, you get 1 point. Next question. Yes, I know you don't like having to think, but I ask for the purposes of this quiz that you do indeed have a little think about what you would do so that we can determine whether or not you are indeed a gammon, which you claim you are not. Question 2. When you hear the phrase political correctness, could you just let me finish first? Let me finish, okay? When you hear the phrase political correctness, your first instinct is to think, A, it's gone mad. You can't even say what you think anymore without someone getting offended. That's for 3 points. B, some things are unnecessary, but overall people are just trying to be more respectful. Or C, it's generally a good thing to make sure everyone, and I mean everyone, feels included and valued. For that, you can have 1 point. So choose one of those three answers and jot it down for me, Mr. Gammon. I mean, Mr. Person who says they're not a gammon. Yes. Question 3. How do you typically consume your news and form your opinions? A. I usually stick to traditional news outlets and commentators who share my established worldview. And that's for 3 points. Well done, you're racking up quite a score. So much of a score you have. Brilliant. And yes, points mean prizes in this quiz. Is it option B? I try to read a mix of sources, though I definitely lean towards my own political biases. For 2 points, you can have that. Or is it C? I actively seek out a wide variety of perspectives to form my own conclusions. For that you get 1 point. Just 1 point. Yes. I think we're going to switch over now. This gammon seems to be basted and salty enough for a full roast. We need another gammon to baste now. Yes. Let's move on to the 4th question, shall we? When your friends and family bring up topics you strongly disagree with, do you A. loudly and passionately state my case, occasionally getting hot under the collar? They just don't get it. 3 points for that one. 3 points for that one. Yes, mark that down. Do you B. defend my position firmly, but mostly keep it civil so we don't ruin the mood? Or would you go for C. listen to their views calmly and ask questions where they are coming from? A again, is it? Yeah. Because that'd be 3 points. Yeah, 3 points. Write that down. Question 5. When it comes to traditional customs and institutions, for example, the royal family, British heritage, the BBC, etc., your view is what? We've got 3 options here. I know you want to share your view, but I ask that you wait and choose from one of these 3 options rather than shouting it out like that. Excellent. Yes. A. They must be strictly protected at all costs. We are losing our great traditions. 3 points. I respect them, but I acknowledge that society evolves and they need to adapt. 2 points. Or for C, for just 1 point, you can have, I'm fairly indifferent to them, but I don't mind seeing them modernised. That's just for 1 point. 1 point. Continue our basting here. So, did you get 5 to 8 points? 5 to 8 points? No, you didn't. 5 to 8 points would mean you are definitely not a gammon. You are adaptable, open-minded, and rarely let things boil your blood. You prefer measured conversations over heated rants. Yes, and that's not you. No, that's not you indeed. You scored higher than that. Well done. Did you score from 9 to 12? 9 to 12? No, you didn't. What would you be if you did? Well, if you scored from 9 to 12, you would be a medium roast. You have a few strong opinions and aren't afraid to voice them when provoked, but you generally know how to keep your cool and see multiple sides of an argument. Multiple sides of an argument. And you got 15, did you? Well, so if you got 13 to 15, and you're saying that you got 15 out of 15. Wow, that is an achievement. Can I just ask, is that the first time you've got 100% on a test? It is. Well, congratulations. Whoever says that old dogs can't learn new tricks, that is a load of twaddle, isn't it? You've clearly come a long way to get full scores on the Gammon quiz. So, on this, what it says here, sir, is that you are a full gammon roast. I know you're protesting. You say you're not a gammon. But this quiz says you very clearly are 100%. 100%, yes. It says here, and would you agree with this statement? You feel strongly about your traditional values and have a tendency to get flushed and fired up when the state of the world comes up. You wear your heart and your outrage on your sleeve. Yes, that sums you up to a T, does it? Well, I hate to say this, but you are indeed a gammon, and you are going to be basting in my oven tonight. Yes, that delicious honey and mustard glaze. So I guess it's not all bad news, is it? Not all bad news. Oh, I can see you're getting a bit salty. Oh, extra salt. Extra salt, yes. There you go. There's the extra salt that you clearly and adamantly display. Yes. Well, I think it's time to stick you into my oven. Look at these delicious gammons that you have given me today. I think we're going to have a delicious gammon feast. Oh yes, delicious gammon feast. Yes. Oh yes. Well, don't get angry. You're going to a nice heated environment where you can relax, you can baste in your own juices, and you can be as salty as you want. Yes, salty as you want. Now, it is going to be a pleasure seeing you later, maybe 30 to 45 minutes later, when you will inevitably be significantly cooled down from your current position. Until then, thank you very much for listening to my Are You a Gammon? Gammon Basting ASMR. Yes, of course. Well. What's going to happen to this gammon, you say? Well, I know a lot of liberal lefty loonies who work down volunteering at the allotment, and I, being a centrist, want to even out the day. Yes, even out the day. Now, I've spent a good bit of time with you, my lovely right-wing gammon, so I'm going to spend a little bit of time with these liberal lefty loonies, and they will be enjoying some delicious gammon as well. Yes, well, at least the one of them or two of them that are not vegans. Yes, of course. Anyway, it's been delightful to have you with us today, Mr. Gammon. I'm going to pop you in your own private suite now. A nice oven roasting for you. Thank you very much for listening to this ASMR. Goodbye.